You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here.
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
Bro sounds like he's from WA. Yeah, g'day. I used to do a bit of mining work myself, in Argos. I was hoping you've got some work for me.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Oh, no,
Unless,
bugger.
maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, no worries at all.
I love the enthusiasm. Do yourself a favor and get to know some of the miners. It'll remind you what you're doing this for. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to.
Yeah, right.
Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Right. I'm in.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Are you sure you're not just exploiting me for free labour?
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here.
True.
I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
Sounds easy, I'll do it.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Deimos Staryards acknowledges the efforts of its citizens to make our
Not having
city
any
a
trouble
happy
mining
and
the ore, are
productive
ya?
place to work. Thank you for your
I
daily
appreciate you helping me out with all
contributions
this,
to
by
our
the way.
prosperity.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Alright. Let's grab some iron. It's truth. She tried to prank you and you still succeeded? Yeah, something like that. Alright, that'll do. Hey, Trevor, mate.
Okay, that ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers.
Nice, dropped off the ore.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Mate. Wouldn't it just be easy to ask him for approval?
You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Deimos does
computer?
is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all.
Sure, I'll take the job.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Staryards office up in Orbit to fill out the application.
Orbit?
It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
Jesus Christ, Trevor. Yeah, all the red tape. Okay. Oh, hang on. I wonder sometimes if it's an American doing it. I feel like it does sound Australian like half the time and then it like slips. So I don't know if it's like an actual Australian. Okay. There we go, dock. No need to hail. Okay. Job postings. Executive assistant. Nice. Let's apply for the job. Over 10 years experience. PhD. Oh my god, you'll be asked a series of questions. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring him a whiskey. Neat. What does he mean? Oh, I don't even know what that means. I actually don't even know. I think it's this one. A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive who's implacably running late. What should you do? Offer drinks, apologize, assure the exec will return soon. A malfunction prevents executive ships from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world. What course of action should you take? Contact the client, cancel the meeting, reschedule for another day. Oh my god, this is like one of those personality fucking tests. While handling the executive's email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information. Probably contact HR. Ask the executive. The executive contacts you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they are drunk. What do you do? Contact security and let them deal with it, I guess. There we go. See if it worked. Let's talk to Trevor again. Delivery resourcing.
We're gonna make sure you get that job. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
I filled out the form.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level.
Far out,
If
Trevor.
you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Sounds easy, I'll do it.
That's the spirit. Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Okay. I think it's a pretty common thing. People have password as password, or what's my password, or I forgot my password. So stupid. Oh, I should be sneaking here, by the way. Don't mind me, just a member from the Blue Band group walking in. What are the messages? Okay, delete all other applicants. Yep. Nice. Can I view my application potentially? Like what they scored me as? No. Would not recommend this candidate unless there is no other viable candidate applications. Oh god. Oh, you scared me. Alright, we did it.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure you get that job.
I did it.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Thanks, you shouldn't have. I'm ready for the next step.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Okay.
Ow! Ow, 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 ow!
What happened?
It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge.
You must be Peter.
I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I think you're mistaking me from your previous assistant.
What happened to the old one? You know what? Never mind.
What?
They wouldn't say how you did on your application, but they did say no one else was available. Let's hope for the best, shall we? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Sure, just point me your computer and we'll get to your messages.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't
Sidonia's not so
report
bad.
it to any
Honest
security
work.
officer.
Hey, I can't complain.
Hey, Gov.
I tell you, Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately, despite what the news media's been reporting. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street. I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
Actually, there's something important I need from you.
Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me.
I'm here on behalf of Peter.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself.
What?
You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for his personal shipment. He said you might know what happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes.
Oh, God.
Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet.
Of course.
See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Why is it important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
If it's your craft, why not ask system defense?
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship, so I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand.
Okay.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room. I trust you to honor our agreement.
Any work around here?
Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help. Enjoy Sidonia.
Alright, couple things we can do then.
Do your part.
We have to go find this ship. Where is it? Seems to be in this system.
Hey, friend. Don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here. Look, I just need some help. If you could pick up and talk to me.
Alright, let's get the ship's weapon systems online.
It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Look, mate, I'm gonna level with you. I've come to take back what ain't yours, but I'm willing to cut a deal.
I'm listening. Let's see what you've got to say, cowboy. Keep your weapon in its holster and come on board.
Alright. So optional, we can destroy the ship from orbit. The thing is, we probably don't have the weapon systems to deal with a level 26 ship, so we might try and sail on in and then go talk to him and maybe try and take it out manually. That was thanks to the Space Scoundrel trait. Go talk to him. We also might be able to get a good ship, potentially.
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
Look, I think we can all walk away from this and get what we want.
You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. Consider my curiosity piqued.
Look, my ship is rigged with to explode if I don't get back on it soon.
You're clearly bluffing. No one would be that crazy.
You better make the decision or I'll make it for you.
Easy. Maybe this doesn't have to get ugly.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Okay, okay. Enough talk. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'll even help you on your way. I have an incriminating letter from Hearst himself. I'm sure it's valuable to an enterprising individual such as yourself. I don't care what you do with it. Rip it up, use it for blackmail, whatever. I'll give it to you. So long as we get to keep this ship. Deal?
I wonder if I can go deal and still get the letter, then kill them and take the ship and get both. Win-win. It's a deal.
Smart choice. Now, I suggest leaving before our reinforcements show up. I can't guarantee they'll be as accommodating as we are.
Alright. Get out of the way.
The bad guys are back! Look! More bad guys!
Smell that one!
Okay. Oh, maybe the assistant was on here. Oh, nice, a legendary pack. I'm hoping I can properly commandeer this ship. Nothing in the cargo hold. A little bit of stuff in the safe. No, we're not authorized to pilot the ship. Damn it. Oh well. Hey, Gov.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little, problem.
I'm back. Now let's talk about my end of the deal.
Did you, take care of my little problem?
How about you pay me a little bit extra to keep this all quiet?
I'm already giving you what you want, per our agreement. Tell you what, here's a little extra to keep you happy. But you should know, if I hear any rumors about this, I'll know exactly who to hold accountable.
Are you sure you can't spare any more credits?
Don't get greedy. I'm willing to resolve this amicably. I suggest you do the same.
Hey, I found your note to the pirates. Seems like it'd be real bad for you if people knew what you were up to.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding?
Deal. Take the note. I'll stay quiet.
You know, you're supposed to destroy the ship, not board it. And even though I don't take kindly to blackmail, you're making the right move by agreeing to keep this matter under wraps. The way I figure, no one will believe you without proof anyway now. So this exchange will see to it the real story stays between us. Now take Brennan's package and your compensation and get out of my damn sight.
Yeah.
You may think you're clever with your little blackmail scheme, but if you're not careful, you're going to make powerful enemies. Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
Yep.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Do you have any idea how hard this was?
No. Was it difficult? I guess I never thought about it since you... I mean, my previous assistants just showed up with it whenever I asked.
Yeah, but did you know how to do some real shady stuff, and also you owe taxes?
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for getting this for me. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages? Well, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need you to respond to them for me. Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. I have a reputation to maintain.
What happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about. Have a good one.
Alright, everyone seems like a prick at this station. What were the requests? Maybe just trying to prove everything. What were some of the messages? Alright. Probably can go back to Trevor now, I guess. See if all this running around worked out.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
I'm back. Managed to approve the request.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Only if you pay me well.
Of course I'll pay you well. You're doing us a huge favor. I even anticipated this by carving out a chunk of the budget specifically to pay you.
Nice.
We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia's ship services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck. I wonder what's taking Hank so long. See you around.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you?
Hey, I'm looking for some information on Frank. Fiaro, whatever his name is.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Farrow. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Why would he do that?
I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him yourself, if you manage to track him down, that is.
Any other information you have on him?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
Cheers, mate.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
Hey, ship services said Hank returned, but he didn't land at the port.
That's a little suspicious.
Yeah, yup.
Why would he do that?
Dunno.
Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure.
Bro's about to go postal.
Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
What should I do if he's guilty of stealing the equipment?
Well, see if you can get him to admit it first, and if he does, see if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least get that out of him first.
True. I'll try to get the equipment.
Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks. Alright, let's go talk to Hank.
What's up?
Whew, what a long day.
You must be Hank.
It takes guts and character to be a miner out here.
So what's your story?
My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
I'll bring it up again at the next meeting.
What do you think of mining?
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though.
Oh god.
Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first.
But we'll see. I'll make a note of it and see what they have to say.
Sure, but then we need to talk.
Here you go. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
I'm just trying to help Trevor. You went to get the equipment, but it didn't but didn't return it.
You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
Isn't there a better way to get out of your contract than this?
No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it.
Tell you what, you give me the equipment and no one needs to know.
Well, shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this would be all for nothing.
Yep.
Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone.
You should know I'm well armed and capable of defending myself. If you go looking for trouble.
Relax, hotshot. I'm gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're worried about.
That's what I would do.
Just, follow me. We're going outside.
Alright.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks
traction
out of
on getting the
boots.
board to agree to opening up the HR headcount for me?
Sorry, Tia. I'll bring it up.
Where are we going?
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan. Once you get outside, what? You're leaving? I kind of feel bad about taking this stuff.
Only now that you got caught.
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it.
Jesus Christ.
But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right? You better not be lying about what you said back at the bar.
This guy's a scumbag. Might need to put a cap in him.
Do you need anything? Your clothes
This ain't so bad.
your boots polished, your mirror shine.
Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
all the trouble.
This guy's fucking useless.
Alright, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
You don't have to do this, Hank. We can talk it through.
No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
Trying to tank an entire economy because you're insecure? That's crazy.
If you ask me, maybe it's not crazy enough. What do I care about any of them? Burn it all to the ground for all I care.
Even if your plan worked, people still won't respect you.
So what if they don't? They'll be screwed and I'll be millions of miles away from this dump.
You'd make a better decision, or I'll make it for you.
Not sure you can really back up all this tough talk. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way. And that means you need to die.
What an idiot.
Any luck? I'm looking forward to hearing all about this.
Hey, well, I found out what happened to Hank and the equipment.
Oh, do tell. What took him so long?
Can we talk about payment first?
Look, I've got some credits set aside for you, but I need to know what happened with the equipment first. Care to fill me in?
Hank stole the equipment in hopes you'd get all fired, and then he tried to kill me, pretty much.
Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. He worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. I just never thought he'd be that stupid. Or dangerous. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Hey. If you're still looking to help us out, maybe check with Rivka. She seems to be having a rough go as of late. Shame what happened with Hank.
You're good now with the equipment?
Well, that's the idea, anyway. Now, if we fail to meet our quotas, it'll be our own fault, not the bloody machines failing to do their job. Shame we didn't have enough left over to fix old Gnome over there. Would have been nice to have another functional robot around. It's fine, anyway. I think we've gotten used to that old broken down talking computer just the way he is.
How's the morning?
Great, now that you helped us get that new equipment. What a difference it makes. We're pumping out yields that would have taken twice the crew before. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
So you're the boss around here now, pretty much?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Yeah, right, true. What was with the detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle
Holy
detonations.
shit.
Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Hey. Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I can totally see how it'd be odd if you're not used to it. Just sit down, or be sure you're within reach of something to hold on to if the quaking makes you uneasy, and you'll be fine.
Far out.
Later, mate.
Yeah, later, mate. That was fun. That sure was something. Alright, let's speak to the psychologist.
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in that. God, damn it! Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't directed at you at all. I'm just really stressed out at the moment. You're fine. Actually, maybe you can help me?
Possibly. What's the problem?
I'm aware of what you did for Trevor.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna say anything to Peter. I feel like I can trust you. I'm Gilly. I'm a psychologist working for Deimos, and I've been utterly swamped with work lately, trying to make a deadline. I could use a hand tracking down some of our employees and delivering psychological questionnaires to them.
Sounds pretty easy. I can help with that.
You can? Oh, wow, thanks. I don't even know who I've got left in this stack, but take a look at the names and track them down. When they've all filled out the forms, just bring them back to me and I'll go through them. Just tell them you're assisting Gilly. Oh, and don't read what they write down. It's supposed to be confidential. Thanks again.
Alright. See if any one of these people are crazy.
Hey there. You a new hire? I thought all our positions were full.
Actually, I'm helping Gilly.
Oh?
Corporate
Interesting.
stuff.
Usually she comes down here herself if she needs something. I'm glad she's finally got an assistant. Anyway, I'm Andres. Nice to meet you. Something else I can help you with?
Fill out this questionnaire.
Oh, is it that time already? Sure. This'll only take a moment. Let's see. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, no. That question again? Well, all right. Okay, that should do it. Here you go. Tell her I said hi, will you?
Will do. Alright. Hey, Ramirez.
Whoa, hold on there. Are you supposed to be down here? You could get hurt without proper safety training.
Yeah. Gilly sent me down here.
Oh, say no more. That's good enough for me. Just be sure to watch your step. There's dangerous stuff laying around.
Okay.
I'm Salmon. Not Sammy, not Sam, Salmon. I don't do nicknames. I've been with Deimos for what seems like forever. So what I'm saying is, if you have questions, no one here knows these mines better than I do.
Just fill out the damn questionnaire.
Sure, hand it here. Let's see. No. 10. No. No. Good. No. And there it is. Is that it?
That's it.
Great. See you around.
Okay.
The city of Sidonia is proud to be a pillar of support for the United Colonies. Seek your local Marine recruiter if you wish to sign up for military service.
I'm gonna give him a read. Recently diagnosed with IBS. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Nothing too crazy.
Star Yards may be the
Oh no, we
first
gotta
major
talk to
ship
her.
manufacturer, but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up with the times.
Hey.
Hello there. Do I know you?
No. I'm helping out Gilly.
Oh, that's nice. I know she's been having a bit of a rough time, so I'm glad someone's able to help her out. I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
Gilly wants you to fill this out.
A psychological evaluation? Are you kidding me? Gilly, I'm the one who ordered this program in the first place. Do I really need to go through with this?
Uh-oh.
I'm well aware, but you are an employee and it is company policy that everyone gets one.
Okay, fine. Let me have it. Okay, this isn't so bad. Easy. Yep. Mm-hmm. You really want to know that? Huh? Okay. And done.
Nice.
There you go. Remind me to make myself and the other execs exempt from these in the future. We wouldn't be where we are if we were a liability.
Alright. Let's read her one. Just in case there's something crazy. Have you had any recent changes to your medical history? Just that thing I talked to you about, Gilly? Uh-oh. Okay, so maybe something suspicious, but we'll see. Hey, Gilly.
You've got all those forms filled out and returned? Anyone give you any trouble? Other than Leona?
I heard that.
Most of them seem used to it.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. This is still a fairly new process, but we've done a few of them now, so I'm glad they're taking it in stride. I'm not usually one to ask others to do my work, but you really helped me out big time, and I appreciate it. Here's a little something, as thanks.
Thanks. Complete 30 terminal missions.
In
Nice.
order to avoid injury,
Thanks again. If
please
you
report
notice any of the miners
spills or
exhibiting
unsafe
worrisome
conditions on the upper
behavior,
level to the
feel free to
Sidonia
let me
Department
know.
of Public Works.
Okay, that was a weird quest.